So here we are, part two, Just Talk. Um, I'm Matthias. Uh, Normally, we're discussing the the big guy back there on the wall, but kind of shifted gears a little bit. So now we are the second day. Well, actually, midnight tonight. We are on. Um, Stay at home order here in my state. Um, but as of this morning, we are at 442 diagnosed cases, 104 hospitalized, and six uh, passed away. So, um, so that's kind of that is where we are right now. Um, but I want to kind of talk about the panic buying out there. Those that are doing it need to stop. It's you're destroying, you're killing it for everybody else, and you don't understand that. Um, if you look at the stores right now, just in the panic buying, the stores cannot keep up with the demand. You have to understand shipments. You have to understand that stores only get uh, certain shipments a month. Certain trucks come in a month. You don't get a meat truck every day. Um, and this isn't just one store, this is throughout the country. Stores throughout the country are trying now to get double deliveries, triple deliveries. It's not happening. It's not going to happen. So the panic buyer out there has deplenished the stores, and the demand of the public and what we need is not being met, can't keep up. And if this worsens and every state starts to really go through a lockdown phase, the panic buyers are going to panic even more, and they're going to run out then and buy all the non-essential things that they need. They're going to buy all that in bulk. And those of us that didn't panic on that end, and we were planning on just taking everything in stride and doing what our governors and our states are asking us to do. But when it came to buying, we would just do our normal routine once a week. You go to the grocery store, you stock up for the week, you maybe hit it, once through the week for odds and ends, whatever, and that was it. That's what the common sense people had planned. Uh, but the those that went out and panic bought and continue to still do it, um, you're destroying us. You're destroying everybody. Like I said, just in that alone, the stores cannot keep up with the demand of what the people are needing. That has to stop. You have to stop, because if not, and this worsens, it's going to be bad. Um, we are starting to see National Guard mobilize throughout the country in different states. Um, I get that they're here to help, and they are here to help for now. Um, but if things go south, because of the panic buyers, because the panic buyers will be the ones that also initiate the chaos and mayhem uh, as well. And if that takes place, then the National Guard, they will stop you. So I, for one, I don't have any issues with that whatsoever, because I'm not an idiot, and that won't affect me. Um, everything else really uh, that has been put in place here in our state, um, with this starting at midnight tonight. They came out with a list of essential, non-essential companies that will either continue to work or will shut down by the end of today. Um, but if you go through the list of everything that and how they have it written up, um, there's multiple loopholes in there for any business really to stay open. And it was written this way purposely for that, because bottom line is no employer cares about the employee, they care about their dollar. Um, so there's a there's a lot of red tape involved with all of that, um, being essential. Um, in what I do, uh, it's not essential to have the whole business open and running. Um, you only need a certain department that needs to be out working. All the other departments can be um, a lot of people can work from home, um, but we are starting to see uh, job sites shutting down. Construction sites are starting to close, or they're mandating, they're dropping your manpower per trade on that job, and they're going to like normally we would have anywhere from 2 to 4 to 6 guys on a job site, and now we're limited to 2 guys only on the job site per trade. Um, so a lot of contractors are starting to implement this on their job sites. Um, Once we hit a certain number of confirmed cases, a certain number of hospitalized, and then a certain number of deaths, I believe it will shut down altogether. I think that there is a number. I don't know what that number is, but I'm sure that they have a number. Our government or our state has a number, and if we hit that number, we shut everything down. So, um, but when it comes to the essential, non-essential, um, there's a lot of companies out there that are not taking this serious at all. Yeah, they go through and they set out hand sanitizer, um, but they're still continuing with day-to-day meetings. They're not doing anything for their employees, as in allowing those that need to or can work from home. They're not really speaking up and giving them, that option, or letting them know that there is an option there to do that. When in fact they should be taking the initiative and coming in and going, this group of people, you really don't need to be here. You can take your laptop home. You can do everything you need to do at home. We really don't need you here. This we want you to take care of your family, work from home, but they're not doing that. And there's a lot of companies like that. Um, there's a lot of companies out there right now that are really pounding on their employees and giving them grief over this because of their concerns. And it's not a person or an individual looking for a way out, or looking for an excuse not to work. It's not that. Um, it's but that's how the employer is playing it. You know, there's a lot there's a lot that goes in with that. You know that they're just they don't. You know, I don't care what company you work for. I don't care what the top brass at that company says. They're going to say whatever they need to say in front of whoever to make them look um, like they're concerned, but bottom line, they're not. Um, where I work and what I do prior to all of this really hitting in my state and being a uh, safety director at this company, I actually went in and asked one of the owners uh, if he had thought about, any type of policy that needed to be put in place. Um, and he shut me down immediately, shut me down. And his exact words was, I'm not doing anything for the coronavirus. It's all propaganda. They're blowing it way out of proportion. And I don't plan on doing anything. That was him. So, um, as far as I know, I'm the only person at my company that has been working from home. After I left his office, I went back to uh, where I work, the branch that I work out of, and I grabbed my laptop and I grabbed everything I needed, and I called my manager and I talked to him, and he understood, and he told me that, yeah, I can work from home, um, but as far as I know, I'm the only one. So uh, yeah, um, we get emails every other day or whatever from HR, and they'll come out and they'll give their little, if anybody needs the facts, or if anybody's paranoid, please come to us. We can talk to you. They try to dumb down the people, you know, um, around them that aren't in management. Um, but they also give little updates of what our governor has said in his daily uh, public announcement, but they don't share everything that the governor has said. Um, I've read the emails. I've sat and watched every single public announcement that our governor has said and talked about, and then our HR comes out and only gives little, like, oh well, we should do this and that's it, when actually there was a whole stream of things that the governor was wanting to see businesses do. So there's a lot of that goes on too. Um, so anyways, um, I think it's I think it's going to get worse here in my state. Um, but yeah, as of tonight, we at midnight tonight, we're on pretty much, uh, house arrest. A lot goes into that too. A lot of people, when they hear that, they think, you're not going to be able to do anything. That's not the case. Our governor is urging us to go out for walks. Being at home, just limit yourself with being around groups. Use common sense. Um, you can go to the store. You can get what you need. You're not quarantined to your home and you're not allowed to leave your house. That's not what it means at all. Um, he does encourage us to get out and take walks and things like that. But just, you know, social distancing. It's here. It's what we need to do. Um, but anyways, uh, 442 cases, 104 or 106, something like that, hospitalized, 6 deaths, um, and that jumped tremendously from yesterday. Uh, so here we are. Um, but yeah, we'll get through it. We'll get through this. We are we're we're a strong country and very strong individuals. Um, but we just need to use common sense right now. You know, get the egotistical arrogance crap out of your blood for a minute, and it doesn't just affect you, it doesn't just affect me. It affects every single person. So yeah, swallow all the crap, and you know, let's do this together instead of running out there and being morons. We don't need that because I'm telling you, like I said, we've already seen it. The panic buyers uh, wiped out the stores, and they continue to do it. And now the stores can't keep up with demand, and they close their doors at 10 o'clock in the evening. They open them up at 7 o'clock the next morning. They only get whatever trucks in that night, and whatever they get is what they get. And then the panic buyers run right back in and buy everything up again. So um, that needs to stop. I'm telling you, it needs to stop. You do not understand where we are going to be if this worsens. Nobody's getting it. If it doesn't stop now, man, yeah, it's going to be bad. So, um, anyways, that's where we are, and I think I'll probably keep doing this, and for a while, anyways. I still go out. I still hike. I still go out and do research. I was out last weekend and did a few things. Um, so I continue to do that. Um, but I'm pretty much if my partner's not with me, I'm by myself. Um, so so yeah, I got some things happening there too that I'll be sharing with everybody as well. What's going on with our research and kind of where we're at, and yeah, I'll throw that out here too for everybody. But anyways, take care of yourselves. Peace.